What's up, everybody? I am Nikki Harris. I am a small town mama and farm wife living in Iowa, and I'm also a nutrition coach. And I hop in here and give you guys some longer education calls, as well as some short tips and motivational pieces that I just like to throw out there every week to help boost your day and give you a couple more actionable steps to just improve a little bit in your everyday life. These are the things that I have done, the things that I have incorporated and learned along the way of losing over 50 pounds and gaining muscle and going through all of the roller coasters of this journey. And I try and really teach you, how to make this an applicable lifestyle. And that is really what the point of today's podcast and YouTube, and wherever you're watching this, that is the point of today, is the difference between a diet and a lifestyle. So often, especially this time of year, holy crap, summer's around the corner, right? It's June when you're listening to this, likely. And at this point, you're probably getting spammed by the wraps and the magic pill. There's some diet pill that they're trying to put kids on now, which is just mind-boggling to me, right? Like, why are we doing this to ourselves? We all know deep down that these little quick fixes, these things that they're trying to push down our throats, literally put down our throats, is only going to be a temporary fix, quote unquote fix. It's going to get you somewhere quickly, and it's not going to keep you there very long. And here's the thing that can happen, right? And I want you guys to understand why we need to make lifestyle changes instead of these diets that are over here, okay? So diets, not all of them, okay? Not all of them, but most of them are going to really push really low calories, and they're going to push lower protein, right? And here's the problem with that. Your body and the way that you lose weight and gain weight, typically, there are other things that affect this, okay? But this is the basics. When you look at calories, they will determine if your scale goes up or down. Okay. If you are burning more energy through your everyday actions, workouts, walking around, chewing your food, tapping your foot, if you are burning more calories through your everyday actions than you are taking in through food and drinks, then you will likely see the scale start to decrease. Okay. Now, if you are taking in about an even balance, then the scale should stay about the same. Now, if we're taking in more food than what we are burning, then we'll likely see the scale go up. So when we are putting ourselves into a caloric deficit, what these diets often do is they just totally slash calories down, and they don't prioritize a protein source. Why is that important? Protein is going to be a main determinant of what your body looks like when you get to that goal weight. So do you want to go from your current body shape to a smaller version of your current body shape, or do you want to change your body shape? Do you want to have a leaner and toner physique? Are you trying to go for that toning up situation? If you are, we need to prioritize protein, because protein is going to help not only maintain muscle mass and metabolism, but it's also going to help keep you fuller longer. It's going to help with all of the different processes inside your body. It's going to help with rebuilding enzymes. It's going to help prevent disease and improve your immune strength. Protein is so important. It is in so many different processes in your body that we need to make sure that prioritizing it when we are in a caloric deficit. Because when we do that, and we're hitting a caloric range and we're hitting a protein goal every single day, then your body's going to hold on to your muscle tissue, at least for the most part, and prioritize losing that body fat specifically. And when we lose body fat specifically, you'll see that scale probably drop a little bit slower, but you'll see your body transform immensely. You may not see the scale change very much, but your clothes are going to look a hell of a lot different. You are going to jiggle a hell of a lot less. You're going to feel a hell of a lot more confident. All those things need to be taken into account, you guys. If you keep on going on all of these diet trends where we just cut the protein and we cut the calories and we don't prioritize anything, we're just trying to meet this really tiny calorie goal, what happens is we start to lose our muscle mass. And when we lose muscle mass, our metabolism starts to go down. And then suddenly we plateau at this bottom, and you get stuck and you get frustrated and you wonder why you're starving yourself. And then you just give up and you rubber band back up higher than you were before. Do you know why that is? Typically, it's because you go back to your old eating habits, which is typically processed foods and junk food and fast foods, because that's the life that we live. That's the culture that we're in. And you're going into it with less muscle and less metabolism than you had before. So you're automatically going to put on as much body fat as you had before, and likely more. And then we start this whole process over again. And that's why we see so many people just struggle and struggle and struggle. You guys got to stop chasing a diet. You got to start implementing proper lifestyle changes. Stop eating so much processed foods. Focus on whole foods. Focus on great protein sources, you guys. Take them in, eat slowly, enjoy nutrient dense foods. You're going to feel a lot more satisfied. You're going to have a lot less cravings. You're going to have a lot more energy. You're going to poop more normally. All these things are so great. And yet we throw it all away for what? French fries and M&Ms? Does that make any sense? It doesn't. Or we choose the quick route to take a pill for 6 weeks, crap our brains out, lose a bunch of muscle mass, and then start all over again, not from square one, but from like square -10. Stop doing it to yourself. Start choosing lifestyle changes that you know deep down make sense. And if you want more help with stuff like this, I hand it out for free in my Facebook community. I coach in an app for $12.99 a month where I will give you every answer that I could ever give you. What are you waiting for? This is literally the rest of your life that we're talking about.